I saw them.
No. Yesterday you mentioned that 3rd January you were somewhere.
I was locked up at church.
Yesterday you didn't.
That's somewhere.
No, you mentioned somewhere. Yesterday.
You don't even go to church.
Oh, please, ICGC Prayer Temple. Come there every day. You see me. I'm a church boy.
Every day.
Every day. It means when you went to the Beam concert, did you go before or after ICGC?
After.
Rapaholic, after or before?
Before.
Okay. Tell about the song. You were jamming to the song.
Kim Paluta.
Yeah.
There was a line that says that all the guys will get out and it will be left with the two of us. I didn't know. Why are they getting out?
But you why? You some good boy way.
No, but why should they get out?
But that's the reason. So
two of us, it'd be two men.
No,
wait. If a lady comes to visit, and like boys, day.
That code no.
No, you see that code. Sometimes you try to wink, yo Charlie, and if there no some foolish boy, if there you go bring his book, Charlie. You don't say Black Stars.
No. If you have to read that. But me MP. But me no me home. Say me MP.
Why?
Me say my da.
And almost say still.
In your music, I say my da no.
Almost say still.
I know me say me die. Into the air cause you miss me intiminda. Me da from one me who hear me because me this sounds. I was top. Oh. Ain't easy.
You should have left. That's the bro code, man.
Bro code. Hey. Leave.
Just leave.
And say a year way and I'm say my da. And I'm so one day.
It's a terrible experience.
Ain't easy.
Me happened to me before. So my party, Charlie, leave.
And sounds.
Brother did that. Leave. Make her do my action. Boy say no way. And then me go baby. It don't be night time to have to come out make.
It be a pain. Oops, I'm pain now cray. It's not the pain.
Hey, there you go. They tell him say, Charlie, what? Oh nice. Let me see what that. Somewhere up the area.
Wait, come and take my seat.
Yes, you know, you promised me he will be coming. Yes, I knew he will be coming at the tail end of the show. So for me, at least. Why are you so interested in that story? Ashes just entered. Aren't you excited about it? You are still talking
An
about
honorable man like Ashes is
you are still discussing the bro code
about P.
but Ashes that thing there he the force.
He go.
Of course.
Oh,
no, he didn't try. You know they like
when you move.
You know they like you your own. Somebody girl come to visit and then you did it.
He was interested.
Interested in what? Leave.
I was pained. Obi Philly.
I don't know why you're even arguing about this.
I should
why do you?
I go sack you. There's nothing like Adam.
It depends on who owns the room.
No, the matter.
No, it depends on who owns the room.
Pour water.
No, it depends on who owns the room.
I like that. Who owns the room?
It depends on who owns the room.
That one do this guy.
They like you in school where you the patch.
Yeah, even the patch.
Patch away they bring. The import come the room inside. Yes, I'm before.
Somebody me I go Ashes in house. We did there. Right.
Oh, twice.
No, it be studio. It's Ashes in studio.
You go Ashes in studio. So continue.
I mean, yeah,
this
we
is
did
hits,
it.
please.
Yeah. If we there, no.
Let's discuss the hits.
Yeah, if we there, no, we did.
Yeah. Then you come hit studio.
Yeah. I said the night we record BB Bessie.
And go talk well.
I had gone to Kwame Eugene's place. So one of the boys, Charlie boy gets import. Kwame Eugene said today, me can't be idea me man maso.
Allah.
I said Eugene, what did they do? Say, brah, and then
boy and me Juma.
Hey, Kwame Eugene, let's more like I guess on radio. He entered the room. Yeah, the guy to go fetch water can he come now? Eugene they does Chana we there Mommy, and I'm in Penny. Mommy, you'll be a beer and I'm in Penny. It's either you go to your house or me, I go stay here. You should do make the guy no fire.
Oh, you which can
Charlie.
Make you no fire with him.
It help.
The guy mother they listen. Sit down.
And say for
it be gas fire.
Issue day, listeners. Issue day. The issue be saying, just as I was saying, that my worry is that the year of return or beyond the return will not be touched. It be like some issue day. From the look of things, some things will be affected heavily. Are we going to see some good things? It looks like the news coming in is not very good. Stay tuned in. Please don't leave yet, else you will lose it. Are you absent?
I was around.
To the listener, you are around. Adam, welcome.
Thank you, Chairman.
Hey. No, because I'm my auntie.
He comes in and he's acting all reserved.
Thank you very much. And then,
Rob, welcome.
Thank you.
Ninoy.
Table of man.
I'm saying other legs in the
Andy, thank you. Yeah, let's go on. Thank you.
Why are you commanding me?
Sorry.
On my platform, telling me that. How is the table of men? Is it still active?
They're fine. They're well. They're fine.
Joyce Blessing has just released a song with Kim Paluta. Are you aware?
I think it's a remix of the.
That's not what I'm asking. Are you aware?
No, it's not. It's a new one. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I know Joyce Blessing has a song with Paluta. It has a vibe of a show.
The table of men are not aware.
I'm aware, as you know.
But the table of men are not aware.
No, we've not discussed it as a table.
What does it take to discuss as a table? Or you discuss it as a chair?
I've discussed it as a chair. It feels very uncomfortable.
Maybe it's not. But
we are not here to talk about the table.
Maybe it's not gospel.
Very uncomfortable talking about table of men.
Oh, it's gospel. It's gospel.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
so let's not bother him.
You know, she already did a song with Amrado. I think the remix was with Amrado.
Yeah, I think the overdue remix was with Amrado. So that I thought.
Or the table disagrees with the remix
song. With
the features, yes.
We've not had a meeting on the remixes, like those.
The features.
A meeting on the features. So I can't state the position on the table.
But you can state your position.
But that's not up for discussion today.
Oh yeah, but it's
not for discussion.
We're passing through.
Yesterday we started a discussion. Now before we went for the break, I told you that if you miss out, if you log off, or if you tune off, you will miss this part. Because the NDC seeks to create and promote the Black Star Experience as Ghana's flagship culture, arts and tourism brand to make Ghana a preferred tourism destination. The Black Star Experience will undertake a year-round celebration in all the major entertainment, artistic, and educational disciplines. This will include the celebration of the Pan-African Month, celebrating heritage, history, and diaspora engagement, the Ghana Film Festival and Awards Month, the Ghana Music World, Culinary Month, Architecture, Design, Arts and Crafts, Fashion and Textiles Month, Literacy or Literary Month. Nearly said illiterate. Illiteracy. Amataidu, Efrememu and Kofi Awono flourishing our February. March, Heritage, History, Diaspora Month, telling the true history of the people of Ghana. Perhaps Kwame Nkrumah will have his day of truth after all. In March, and please remember the following events and themes for each month. April, the Black Star Pan-African Month, where we'll be joined by the likes of Martin Luther King Jr. and Marcus Garvey. What?
Are you sure of the document?
Hey! Producer!
Maybe they are from
Are you bringing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Maybe
back to
it's
life?
not in the literal sense. Maybe it's very figurative.
And Marcus Garvey?
Maybe figurative, yeah. Maybe we enter the spiritual realm and commune with them.
Yo, Kwame, since you started. Very quick.
For spiritual
reasons.
Yes. Maybe the NDC is looking forward to engaging with these great names in a different way, not physically. So let's give them benefits of the doubt. Black Star Experience.
But if you are to meet, if you be joined by the likes of Dr. Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey, what would be your expectation going to an event?
It's figurative.
No, I understand. I mean, what I'm saying is, what would be your expectation? For instance, if I am told that, come to Menchia Palace, you meet Okonfa-Adotey. Obviously, you know it's figurative, right? Yeah. But you expect something. For example, some fetish nyama, or could it be artifacts? Could it be? I mean, there could be certain things to expect. But for Dr. Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey, we all know them of something. They are notable for something. Some certain sayings.
Fight for liberation,
exactly.
For emancipation.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King noted for his oration or oratory skills and all that. I think there's so much to learn from them. Black Star Experience, I have always said that this is a build-up on Beyond the Return, Year of Return, December in GH. And whoever came up with that idea may have thought about the shortfalls of the Year of Return, Beyond the Return. So, for example, we've always said that we wished the Year of Return, Beyond the Return would be very nationalistic in nature. We've sat here and spoken about how we wished that some of these events will go to other parts of the country. For example, we can decide to hold Taste of Ghana somewhere in Kumasi or in Koforidua or Northern Region. We spoke about that right here on the show.
When I look at things, Taste of Ghana,
it didn't come off last December. Yeah, let's look at how that pans out during this administration. And then we also spoke about the fact that we thought most of the creative art domains were not represented during the December in GH Beyond the Return activities. Most of them. Just the very prominent ones like music and sometimes some theater somewhere were loud enough during that period. And then we also spoke about, I think these two major factors may have informed whoever created the Black Star Experience to incorporate all these things into one big festival for the entire year. And the fact that we thought that the Beyond the Return was heavily on December and not throughout the year. So yes, NDC had an alternative. Some people may think that this is just to replace Beyond the Return, but I think this is bigger than Beyond the Return. And Beyond the Return or December in G, it can just be a subset of the Black Star Experience. So from January to December, we have events from literacy, from reading, from book publishing. We have events on fashion, on culinary art, as in cooking, food. That is also part of art. We have events on theater, on music, all year round, which means that throughout the year, we're going to have our industry stakeholders busy throughout. But I have a challenge. And the challenge is, if government is going to take care of all these activities throughout the year, they might find it difficult running the Black Star Experience. So what I'm thinking is, they should outsource the events to event organizers that we have in this country. You can talk about Abubakar Latif, George Quays, Fifi Coleman's, and all these people. So that it doesn't seem, okay, so January is here. We are doing an event on book reading. And the same people organizing are the ones going to do the next event the next month. It will be difficult. You know what goes into event organization and promotion. So to me, even the Secretariat of the Black Star Experience can invite events tailored along their model. So let's say, okay, Robert Clark, come up with a dance event for, let's say, November. So Robert is going to lead that, which means that if we have the event outsourced to individuals throughout the year, while we're doing one in a certain month, we can be promoting the next one. Because I don't know what their thinking is about this with regards to outsourcing, but I wish if it is not in their plans, they should consider that, because the government can't do that alone throughout the year. If we don't take care and government says, we will not see the impact. It will just be observing the thing just like that. Again, I wish that the Black Star experience.
Because of time and
My last point.
Thank you.
I wish the Black Star experience events don't only center in Accra. We should spread them across the country. Maybe we can do the book event in Northern Region. We can do the food event in Ashanti Region. Like, we should spread it across so we see the impacts that we want to see from the Black Star
Can it
experience.
be done simultaneously? Because if you do anything Kofoidia,
I agree.
Tamale people would also feel
okay, it depends on the concept. Maybe we can say we are observing a certain culture during the time. But usually there is a climax of that celebration. And that comes with a Deba or an event
For
of
example,
a sort.
the Kwawu.
Yeah, so I agree with you. Maybe we can do that across the whole country.
Right.
But if there is an event that should be a singular event, we should just take it around the country.
Ashes, please come in.
Well, going through the NDC manifesto and then tailing it back to this subject, I think where Kwame landed is exactly what they have in mind. If you look through it carefully, they are willing to, partner with private sector to do a lot of their developments. So what you are saying in terms of getting other people to come on board is exactly what they have in mind. Because if you read through their bullet points of their manifestos, it will be quite easy for them to do most of the things they say they will do, because it's not centered around them. If you read it carefully, they don't really center this whole thing around them. They are really willing to partner with the private sector and get people involved in doing what they want to achieve. Some of the things they would outsource. I mean, it's quite easy for them to do. And with this experience, yes, we all know that the December to remember in Ghana here, how you want to call it that, is a big experience for the diasporans. I mean, even as of January, people have started buying their tickets for December because they know how their flights. I know a few people who had crazy fun and have already bought their tickets. So it's something that won't be washed away easily. I mean, they have to, like you rightly said, it is an experience in which they want to leverage on and promote the tourism sector very well. Kwasi Ajima and his lads did a great job. Let's give it to them. That Beyond the Return was super. If we have to praise, let's praise. That particular sector did very, very well in enhancing the tourism and arts sector. You know, the rest there we not see anything, but we hope see.
Which one be the rest? You know,
Why I say something bad? I be true not see anything.
What?
They build an amphitheater.
Where the amphitheater?
Kumasi Accra.
That's.
They renovate Kofodo.
It is there for us to
Don't
see.
make her give you some free
It's under
pro bono
construction.
this morning.
Why you okay?
They don't do anything. We go talk like that. The rest don't do anything. The other sectors we don't see. We don't.
Free pro bono.
Yeah.
Free,
Free. And I remember Momo Nama.
both free.
Because I'm ready to serve.
So
So
when
if
they
you,
finish, you go pro rate up.
yeah, I'm ready to serve. So if you bring it, say go collect and what to. The rest no do anything. I would just praise that sector. You know, the beyond. They covered up the art sector actually.
Oh, but they don't do anything. They that one. They that. I mean,
What did they do?
oh, but they've done stuff.
What?
They've done stuff.
What?
For example, Taste of Ghana. Kwame just mentioned. But why no be part
They
of
do
the
Taste of Ghana. It was beyond Ghana. What do you call it?
Beyond the Return.
Beyond the Return. Who
The
initiated
Taste of
that?
Ghana. No, it's
GIPC.
way GIPC.
GIPC.
That in
I'm
Nangao.
telling you
still
something you don't
under
know.
the whole-
That's something under the
With diaspora
So tell me
affairs.
again. Come.
And in Nangao.
Come again. You
Me,
know-
I
you
won't
see
come
this
again.
one.
I don't want to give you.
You don't
what
even
to
know.
do.
They don't do anything. The rest don't do anything.
Oh, during the COVID time, they gave some
think
some funds.
If you understand, he's
Hey,
talking
the
about
co-
the
COVID
cup,
now,
the
man,
cup
Jerry.
bus
the
fund
various
some
institutions
creatives.
under the
That is
ministry.
mandatory for them to do.
What is
Other
mandatory?
initiatives
How many
that they
countries
did
did that?
That we want to know.
The
They supported
amphitheaters
That
under
is not be any
construction.
country
Yo,
did
that
that.
money they
Go check
gave-
Nigeria.
listen,
If
that
COVID
money
time they give
they
something.
asked them back. Chema, they
No,
collect
I-
their money back.
Fine,
The
I
crazy
understand what I'm
bats.
saying. Oh, of course.
Make
that
we
one
move
is-
on.
yeah,
Make
true.
we move on.
Mr. Asante
Make we-
has been doing some great stuff with the Film Authority, the
See the way you
Africa
force to
Cinema.
find ideas of what they have done.
And creative
Why should it be
agencies-
difficult for
creative
us to just
agencies.
pinpoint that they did this?
Jankuma
they
went to
built-
paint the interchange.
Yeah, she did very well. That one. she
The
did.
painting.
That be for
The murals,
that be
the
for
murals.
creative art sector.
Yeah,
For
creative
what?
art agencies.
Somebody collecting contract, go take paint, go paint.
But somebody collecting. Abashi, you two, what's up?
Chairman, you make a move on. I don't want the because if you bring me, I go. I say free pro bono. They don't do anything. The rest don't do anything. My chairman dey inside.
Expect a call from Okreku very
Oh,
soon.
make you bring them. They wait for him. My chairman dey inside. They know all of them. They sharp at all. They don't do anything.
They have bought ACs for the National Theatre. AC.
Carpet. You forgot the
And
carpet.
the carpet too.
A whole Ghana.
No, but that one there, that one there, that is rather mandatory. That one there.
Like, look at it.
What
They
they
have
bought
bought
wow.
ACs and put carpet. For 8 years, you buy AC, put carpet. Well done.
And I think they have a carpenter to repair some of the broken.
Oh, but you too also.
What's wrong with you?
No, they mentioned their achievement. Isn't it an achievement?
And then why?
So,
Time
time no day. Let's go on. Let me leave it for the rest. But
Move back. Which way back?
But I think that this Black Star experience, if properly planned and activated properly, would be another great add-on to the year of return.
Okay. Seconds, man.
10-1.
You see, they bring up with that.
They have one FOB there. I think if you look at the whole thing, it's on paper it looks very good, but I mean I just want to see that it is implemented better, because if you look at listen to the GTA boss in 2024, the expectation was that the first quarter of 2024 we had about over 600,000 visitors coming in. Then the last quarter we were looking at about 1.3 million visitors, and with all of these visitors, we were looking at, as a country, generating about $3.8 billion in revenue. And like we say, tourism is a mother of all sectors. So it means that with all of these visitors, the transport sector will benefit, the hotel industry will benefit, restaurateurs will benefit, and including events plus our tourist side, so many sectors in the economy will benefit from all of these people coming. So if you have something like this, it's generating these number of visitors and has this projection of revenue, and in the past we've had some revenue from them, it means that if there is an add-up, which will be a year round, and there is a MICE tourism, and this will fall into, projecting MICE. So definitely it means whatever revenue you were looking at in 2024 and other years will be doubled up. In terms of visits, you can have more visits coming in. So definitely it means the creative economy is going to be boosted. As a result, I want them to ensure that they plan with better key stakeholders, because trust me, if we do things well with this Black Star experience, we can even become like the number one GDP earner, because with just a little we're doing, the sector was able to, it was fourth, it became third in terms of GDP earning. So it is something which I see as a fantastic idea, but because of Ghana's sovereignty, I want to wait and see how it will be implemented, because a team on paper can be very fantastic, but when we do feel Neswa, Manchester, we just hope that.
Are you talking about Blast?
I'm so calm. Any kotoko. So. So we just hope that this will not just be a fantastic idea on paper. They will be able to, bring it on the grounds for the sector to enjoy.
Mr. Coleman, welcome.
Thank you.
This falls right on your decks.
It does somehow, and we're very happy that that we are here. I don't know how many of us remember First Sparkle.
Yeah.
So from First Sparkle, we came down to Panafest, and we don't know what happened to Panafest, and then from there we are coming down to Year of the Return, and then from there.
No. You've left out your NAFAC and the rest.
NAFAC, they say, yeah. So we've had
Sorry?
festivals. We've had these.
NAFAC. Oh, I think they brought it back.
No. Even this year was held.
NAFAC.
It's
No,
back.
last year.
Well, last year. Sorry.
Yeah.
This year. Last year. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, 2025.
No, because I remember when it started, I attended. Oh, it was even held across, where they showed movies. There was a movie with Edna Matachi and Mauli Semevo. I hear they are brothers. They are siblings, right?
They are.
I didn't know.
Never knew about that.
That's what I heard.
No, they're not.
Really?
No.
So Molly Semevo was Edna Matachi's boyfriend.
Okay.
And
Harvest of
Harvest of 17. And that was how
17.
they premiered it at NAFAC. There were quite a number of movies, beautiful movies, nice. So I think it would be great if they keep doing it. NAFAC is very good.
Yeah. So I mean, all of this is to say that through the years or the past years of all these festivals of celebrating Ghana and the arts and everything, we have come to the point where every question is now being answered with the Black Star experience. Because everything that Kwame said about it, first of all, I think decentralizing it is the best thing we can do for it. Sure. Because it has always been about us down here. And then, so if we're able to decentralize it, and the same way as we're also talking about giving it to different production houses to do whatever it is, these regional production houses, whatever, they also get a piece of the cake, let me just say like that, to organize these things in the regions in which they belong to do whatever that needs to be done. Everything I really want to say about this programming was covered by Kwame anyways, just spreading it around and how it's supposed and ought to be, and then managing and sustainability. Managing sustainability, it has always become a thing. I know we can do the first, second year, and then by the third year, the crack starts, whatever it is. So we need to start looking at what will bridge the gap between implementation and then sustaining it. And by so doing, I've always said, let the square pegs be in square holes, let the round ones be in round holes. When we start importing people who have no business in the areas just because you've heard or just because it is possible for them to be in the areas where they have no authority, that is when we break all of these great works that we have, initiatives that we have. That is to say that when it comes to these festivals, like, the ones about Awono, the ones about Amata, Edu, and whatever it is, there is no way, like, I'm expecting you to go and call, let me not even mention a name, whatever it is. But I expect you to call Fifi Command Productions. Why? Because Fifi Command Productions are into theater, they're into production events, and they've done these things before.
But Fifi, what stops you from also going forward?
I have
approaching them.
No, I will. I was approaching that will be done. And then, before even this whole Blaster experience thing about talking about these people, some of us have done it. Some of us actually identified the people in society, the books by Ghanaian playwrights and whatever, honored them, read them out, let the people, the younger ones, know they exist, and we celebrate our own. What for me, I think is a crowning moment for this that we are yet to look at in this proposal is an honoring session out of all of these things. All of these things that we are doing, if there's a way that at the end of the day, people are empowered or people are honored, people are crowned for, being champions in these industries, I think it will go a longer way to help people also know and have a sense of belonging to a nation that, celebrates its culture, its people, and its activities. Let's go out there. I think this is a great plan. Decentralize it, sustain it, figure a way to give it to the right people to manage it and to push it forward. And the sky's the limit. We can keep pushing it and on
right.
and on and on.
Mr. Clark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, generally, goals begin behavior. So let's say your end goal will influence whatever intervention you want to be able to embark upon. So I don't want to focus on the fact that there's Black Star experience. The Black Star experience is an intervention meant to achieve a specific goal or meant to achieve a set of goals. And what are the set of goals we are looking at? We have an economy, that's a creative economy that is basically suffering from production of goods and services in the sense that a lot of people within the space who are not producing goods, who are not providing services, who are experiencing low quality in terms of living standards, and these things need to be augmented. Income generation is an issue. For some people, it's casual, it's not consistent, they can't plan, they can't bank with it. We have issues of its contribution to general GDP. We have issues of structures in place and being able to confidently tell the next generation that this is where you can this is a career path you can apply in. And it goes on and on and on. So you want to be able to address these elements, and therefore you have an intervention to be able to address this. So when the government says, I want to embark on Black Star experience, which we can just say add a multiplier effect to what we are experiencing with respect to the December in GH and say it's covering the entire year. broken down into various months and addressing specific areas of the arts. So that we have the literary arts, we have the fashion and textiles, etc., etc. What it simply means is that they are engineering production of goods and services every month in the various spaces of the arts. And so if you take what they're about to do, they're about to encourage people to produce more, for them to earn more, for them to have people buying more, selling more. So they are going to induce demand, and obviously supply is going to be in a space. And so, and co-mini needs that go along with that. So I'm extremely happy that it's not limited to one side, because there are various facets. However, for execution, I think that they should consider a few things. They should do it based on insight. What they are doing right now actually works, and we are happy. But I'll be happy to see stuff like they encouraging more or other forms of government interventions. So if where there needs to be subsidies, there should be. If you need to work with the private sector, you are calling a few organizations and empowering them, let that be. If there are taxes that are supposed to be lowered in specific areas or tax holidays, they should do it. If there are supposed to be minimum wage regulation, because obviously your focus is to address specific issues. If you feel there are specific areas of the art that people are supposed to earn nothing less than a particular figure, they should be able to get into that particular space and get it done. If there are price controls or even government bailouts whatsoever, I think that they should be able to open their minds and embrace that if that has to be done. I also want to bring to the fore the fact that when it comes to the creative economy, it's not just about the creatives, but there are professionals who work in the space, and they need to be empowered, and we need to be able to embrace more of these professionals to work within our space. And when I say professionals, I don't just mean the creatives. So if we mean experts in insurance, if we mean bankers, if we mean lawyers, whatsoever, we need all of these folks to come within our space and provide their services, albeit with a clear understanding of the creative space, so it can be tweaked towards serving our purposes as well. So we need that as well, and then we also need the businesses within the creative space to be empowered. You see, it shouldn't just be okay, so I'm acting, so you take care of the actors and then you're done. No, the person who is responsible for creating the movies, the film, the director, the one who puts together everybody and says, okay, so I'm giving an opportunity for the following folks to act. That person should be empowered, because when you empower the businesses will in turn empower the rest of the industry. So in terms of execution, yes, we are going to be doing these things, literary arts, fashion and textiles month, etc. Let's focus on the people who enable these various sectors, who enable the industries, so that at the end of the day, by virtue of the fact that they stand, everybody will get their share. Otherwise, if you flip it, you are going to focus on the people at the end of the value chain, and then you leave the folks who are actually responsible for managing the entire value chain from the beginning all the way through to the end. So those are my points. I'm happy about it. I just want them to be able to execute with some insight into the creative economy and the key drivers within the space, so we can ensure that this thing becomes sustainable.
Right. Ninoy.
Andy, I think that there are three benefits I see from this: economic growth, job creation and maintenance, and maybe cultural preservation. And in doing all, we are here trying to suggest ways that they can really improve this. First of all, I think that one big thing they have to start now currently is some stakeholder engagement with all sectors of the space, including the media. Because if you say you're going to do fashion, you're going to do Pan-African Month, you can't do them in isolation. You need to get Hagler and Co. to create production content, discussion contents around some of these things to catch the eyes of the public, to make the public understand some of these experiences the more. So I think that this is some of the things they need to start even before the secretariat and everything is put in place. So I think stakeholder engagement is very, 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 very key in achieving this. And number two, I think I mentioned it yesterday, and Kwame has said it much today. How do we get private sector to partner? Yes, it's in the manifestos, yes, but currently what do we do? And I am happy Robert mentioned a lot Are you giving subsidies? Are you giving tax holidays? Because when we do shows, they come and take taxes there. When we do shows, there are some of these things. So what are you doing to encourage some of these creatives to create a lot of events?
Subject on his own.
That's You see how Fifi make happy? You see how Fifi make happy?
It's a big subject we have.
So if you want
the taxes,
taxes, yes.
that the GRA people take from entertainers. Listen, it's crazy.
Yeah, so in helping people,
you don't want them to tax.
No, not that we don't want to tax,
or,
but they
or
need to
they need to cut it down a bit. It's too much.
And meet us, because by the time Fifi Coleman is done with his production at Conference Center, these people are taking almost 60% of his revenue away. And what really did they do?
No, but the tax. But you see, when you look at the tax structure, it's not only about the gate proceeds. There's withholding tax for the artists or the creatives they sign on.
So
that's other indirect tax for the suppliers, the vendors that come in. There's a whole tax element.
That's why that part they need to sit down. They need to sit. I think they need to sit with the stakeholders and ensure better adjustment, because what happens is that when you are paying logistics, you are paying taxes. There's a withholding taxes, and
it's a whole.
I mean, the venue you are paying taxes on.
Yes,
then on the ticket,
they will take the 21
on the ticket.
Something away from.
Why?
Don't
care how much. No. I understand. It's direct and indirect. So I'm saying that you want to achieve the Black Star experience, and you want creative people to create events to meet some of these things. So you need to give us tax holidays, or just reduce. Is it a manifesto?
Yeah,
now we've moved from manifesto. Now it's reality on the ground.
And I'm
so
saying,
when you are launching it, that's what I'm saying. That when you are launching it,
so
when you are launching it, that's what I'm saying. That
allow Nino to.
So when you are launching it, when you are doing the stakeholder engagement, you need to. These are some of the things that Robert, Chatterhouse, all of them, they must hear that. Okay, if he brings his play on Ama Tabedu and add it to the whole program, Fifi is going to get this tax rebates. You understand some of these things to encourage them to bring more of these things, to encourage them to say that, okay, I can take it to Kumasi, I can take it to Sunyani, I can take it to all these places. So these stakeholder engagements will enlighten some of these people to take some of these decisions.
Honestly, we don't want rebate, we want tax on
and that is what is in the manifesto.
Rebate means you pay back, but it means you have to find them.
That is what is in the manifesto.
No, wait. And what is tax holiday?
Black Star experience is in the manifesto, and that is what we are discussing.
Holiday there.
Yeah, can you know manifesto promises?
Can't you get it? No, he said, what's the holiday?
Holiday is cry.
But you know that's what.
Or reduce.
They use the word tax breaks.
What's about tax
They
breaks?
use the expression tax
in the manifesto.
You're paying the tax in so many ways. When I booked the National Theatre and I paid for the there was some tax already paid. When I went to go and rent the lights, I have paid.
That's what I'm saying.
So we are talking about the gate. Now we are at the gate. We are at the gate. The event is happening. KBKB is performing. People are buying tickets. They are going. They are there counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. Even before KBKB comes on stage, if KBKB puts KK Fosu, KK Fosu must pay withholding tax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We just said, see, the holiday.
At the end of the day, the organizer of the event, every artist, DJ, whoever, he's also paying them, and there are taxes involved. So as me as a DJ, I get on your stage. If you pay me,
you forgot. You forgot.
They count and charge us.
You forgot
I want to do it because that actually takes
if you say Momo.
The 1, 2, 3, yeah, the 1, 2, 3. That's why we did.
And there's another challenge.
These other people, they worry us.
Oh, but you do.
So people are looking at. Can
the
tax be on?
Adam, please calm down. No one is contesting here.
Can the tax? Some are asking, can the tax be on profit? Because like when they are taking your money, after all the taxes you've paid, and now you have the money from the gate, where you are now coming to, take the expenditure. They are even taxing the expenditure.
Yeah, so don't take it on income.
Take it on profit.
Don't take it on revenue.
Yes.
Take it on.
So when the tax is on the revenue, it's like
on what?
On what do you call it?
I don't know.
It shouldn't be on the revenue.
Don't take it on profit.
It should be on the profit or not on the revenue, because like revenue, I don't know how to say and also no betting tax. So I think they need to sit down. Yes, they need to sit down and adjust.
No, by this case, yet here, baby. Fifi Kuma yenide, Robert yenide, we yenide. Also Black Star experience. you have brought a bigger picture.
Yeah.
And you want everybody to feed into the bigger picture. Then you need to.
There should be a plan, a strategic plan.
Interventions have to be
Yes.
done.
Yeah.
It can't
Just as Kwame said, it's in their manifesto. So we are just reminding them.
But I also want to highlight this thing.
He
eh.
said that they
Oh,
give
yeah.
us tax holidays.
Let-
So if I start 14th and I see they stand there, I will go remind them that
Sharp.
Wow.
What's up?
Just
Just ask what's up.
Yeah.
And then I also want to quickly mention this. You know, we always compare this
Manifesto
project
starts,
to December in GH. I beg, we cannot plan Black Star Experience for the purposes of the folks in the diaspora. It has to begin with us. We too, we deserve good stuff and experience. If we are talking about tourism, so when the people come and they are going and the road is not good, it's not because of them. The taxes they are using for the roads, they belong to us. So it be we they pay the tax. So do the roads, let us enjoy it here locally. You know, like domestic tourism. Let's be the first ones to enjoy everything being done. We too, we deserve good stuff. So it's not like we are doing it because of the foreigners when they come or the diaspora. No. Let's have the orientation to do good. We also deserve good
in
things.
the NDC manifesto, domestic tourism is one of their.
No,
their
I'm just
hallmarks.
highlighting it so that
I'm just so you are giving them a reminder.
Maybe I know we are here fee. But they've not launched the Black Star Experience. I'm say 120 days.
Yes, in the 120 days.
In the 120 days.
Yeah, the 120 days.
So it means this year we can't have a full. Maybe it will start around June somewhere.
This is a
Because they are now, I mean, they are now setting the
They don't
government.
go build amphitheater.
They should complete.
Oh, but they'll just complete.
They will complete the.
You see, this is a conversation I also want us to have. Managing stuff. That culture of, Ashes Nestati Endi,
Yeah,
because he's not my friend or he's not my brother, I no go touch him. Then we'll leave it
But
to
that's
God.
a national agenda. That thing is.
Like, trust me,
Look,
this is not on the route of
Look, hold it.
we will do it. I mean, if you
Do
start,
you remember? Do you remember I asked this when Honorable Kegruman came here about Dubai? Cycle, beautiful place,
Yeah, you asked that question, Gary.
and all of a sudden it was like what
that's
a hub
White
of
ghost.
Recently, I saw on TV, the fountain and everything.
But the people come. Those they be their own. They come, so they go on the light and fountain.
But no, is it something? I don't think this is something we must even laugh about.
Yeah,
I mean, it's,
but that's what happened. For 8 years, that thing was just a white elephant sitting there.
Let's just-
Nobody went there.
Let's scratch that. Is it a very good culture?
No, I'm not saying
is
it
not
is
a
so.
good
I'm just
culture.
telling you that is what happened.
It is not a
and
good
you know, he's saying, sir, they have on the light there and on other things.
No. I'm saying that I say, like, I saw on TV.
I say,
Oh, yeah, I saw on TV.
oh no, but recently I passed there, the lights were on.
Maybe Christmas light.
How many days ago?
No, maybe with Christmas light, though.
Christmas
Check
light,
check
yeah.
out.
Yeah, because the Christmas period.
Christmas light.
Yeah, the whole city.
But look at that beautiful edifice. Because one didn't build it, one won't use it. It could have been used for so many things. So many. The last time I entered there was when Khan was being buried.
Yeah, me
That's the last
too.
time I
I
entered
went
that-
there when it
that
was
place.
ladies' day.
And it's
I mean,
a
I go there,
beautiful
and
edifice.
then somebody was busily urinating. Someone was
Sharp.
pissing. I'm like, what the heck?
I think this
Pissing
year,
it, wow.
TV3
It's become where the trotro mates and things sleep.
Yes,
TV3
for
launched,
hawkers.
Yeah,
they,
for hawkers
they
and all
launched
that.
their Ghana's most beautiful from that place. I mean, yeah, I saw that from
There's a lot
We can
of
use-
damage that
the
needs
place
to
can
be
be
fixed
used
in
for
this
so
country.
Let's look at the NBC
but I
saying
beg
that,
you,
yeah.
let's commend them. The air conditioning. I was there. This the National Theatre.
The new air
so now you see what
conditioning.
The air conditioning.
So now you see what-
And the carpet too is carpet.
It's nice.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, if it's good, you say it's good. They've done the air conditioning.
And yet you
Small.
sat here and said they don't do anything.
But the
But they do
you
something.
see what we are expecting, what they told us in their manifesto to do, they didn't
well,
do
let me
a
not
quarter.
be-
I didn't spark that. What I'm
say,
saying is,
Ashes.
because at least they've done something.
You see, the thing is that they have provided a cooling system
To the nation.
to the, you understand, but the
to the nation.
no, when you do something, you do the right way. No, there's some things you don't, you do it the right way. Like, do it the right way. I do not know any theater of any side that you go there, you actually see where the air conditioners are standing. Like, the air conditioners are taking space out of even exit points where, okay, wait, air conditioner,
So you know, like
see, that's I say. See, okay. I like the word okay. You understand that?
But
Okay.
is that the
There's
thing
a
why
cooling.
they don't-
There's
they
a
don't
cooling.
position them well?
No. There's a cooling system that is working right now.
Don't worry, this is
I
what these
say-
people feel do. Now do the cooling
Go
system.
do 'em, go do 'em.
It is the central AC system.
Don't
out
worry,
there.
these people do standing. When I get
It is
vision,
too old. It
they
doesn't
will-
function. It doesn't function optimally. So that is it.
And there's some things
airport.
when we talk about it, we need, like it's just like we have a standard to achieve. Like,
Don't worry, do it.
Ɛdi asɛm kurɛ kuro bi a yɛti mu a mu nsɛm de bi a ɛnɛ se wɔkyena se ɛnɛ nsɛm bebree. Tomorrow let's look at the NDC building a thriving creative industry.